Good morning, 6:13 is your time. Let's start with some fog. We are dealing with some dense fog advisories here across parts of the valley down into North Georgia, western North Carolina, and pretty much our entire coverage area dealing with some of this morning. So visibility could drop below a quarter of a mile if you are traveling out this morning from Murphy to Blue Ridge, all across Cleveland and Chattanooga. It may not be foggy your whole drive, but you're going to run in and out of it. But big changes are on the way. I've been talking about this all of last week, and now we're here. Front's coming through. Really going to be a while before that cold air really gets here, but as we get into the evening, you're going to start to notice that difference. But for now, things are relatively quiet. Not seeing a whole lot of fog, at least at this vantage point, looking towards AT&T Field, and your temperature is still in the 50s. So it's going to be warmest during the morning, and then we're going to start to fall pretty quickly as the day progresses. This is going to be some cold air. I'm telling you, even it would be cold for January or February, but we usually don't get this kind of cold air, at least this early in the season. It happens from time to time, but this is going to be pretty significant. As we go throughout the day, notice your temperatures all the way down in the 30s and 40s by 5 o'clock. You can see your timestamp there at the top, but as we get into the overnight, I mean, we're just going to keep plummeting, and by the time we wake up Monday morning, these are your actual temperatures well in the 20s, maybe even some teens across parts of the Cumberland Plateau. And here's the thing, tomorrow, we're only going to be in the 30s, and just for reference, our average high mid-60s, so we're going to be nearly 30 degrees below normal, and this isn't even adding in the wind. And by Tuesday morning, another hard freeze with overnight lows well into the 20s. You add in the wind, you get the wind chill. Not really our friend this time of the year. Look at that, wind chill's already in the 30s by 5 p.m. But look what happens. The winds are going to be gusting upwards of 20 to even 30 miles per hour, and by the time we wake up Monday morning, those wind chill values are going to be in the teens here, maybe even some single digits along the Cumberland Plateau, and that's going to be the trend for all day Monday. Those wind chill values in the 20s, so some unbelievably cold air for this time of the year. And with that cold air, we're also going to have two distinct areas of energy moving through. One Sunday night and one again Monday afternoon. And yes, that could give us some snow chances. It'll be cold enough. Dusting possible here in the valley, maybe even a little bit more, especially the further north you go from Chattanooga. Up to 2 inches possible along the plateau, and the Smokies could get hammered, especially those northwest facing slopes like LeConte. Easily could get over 8 inches, maybe even double digits in some of those highest peaks. So let's track it all out. Again, first part of your day, quiet. Notice some of those rain showers coming into the picture by this evening. But here's the thing, as we get into the overnight, it'll be cold enough for some of that to be snow. And then we get a little bit of a break. Not a lot going on Monday morning, but there's going to be a second area that comes through as we get into Monday afternoon. And this one could be more significant. It looks like it has a little more moisture. It'll be cold enough, so even parts of the valley could get in some of these snow streamers. And then by the time we get into late Monday evening, most of this is going to wrap up. So again, it's just something to watch out for. So we are going to go in alert mode tomorrow, not only for the chance for some of those snow showers during the day, but also those dangerously low wind chill values. I mean, we're talking 20s all day on Monday with those overnight lows well into the 20s. It's just going to be bone-chillingly cold. And like I said earlier, Sierra, this would be a cold day in January, and we're pretty early into November, so brace yourself.
Yeah, we are. I mean, look at that 37 for tomorrow, and then later on in the week, 70s.
Yeah, so that's the good news here. I mean, we're talking a very brief hitting, brief cold snap, and then, like you said, we're back in the 70s by this weekend.
You still said the no word, flurries.
No, the S word. I'm sorry, guys.
It's not your fault.
But it's possible.
Well, thanks for giving us a heads up. All right, thank you, Clay.